Hello there, welcome back to 90s Rusty Retros. What did you think about the new intro? It's good, right? Good production value. We've increased everything dramatically. Everything's going up and up and up. We are going to be the best of the best. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the trailer, because that is now the intro to every video until I find some better clips to make an even better one. But for now, we have an intro for once, so you don't just start the video on my ugly mush here. You get a proper little introduction and then I start. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. I quite like it. I think it's pretty cool. So we actually have something decent to go with. But we're back with the Corsa B project once again, as you can see. Still covered up the engine because there's a lot of moisture in here at the moment. It's a frosty, cold morning for once, so it's a bit moisty. So good job I covered up the engine and things. But yeah. I think we're going to just grind back a lot of the corrosion today. Maybe cut some panels, we'll see how we get on. But mostly going to grind some corrosion out, see how we get on. I'm thinking mainly this. I might cut this out today. Only because it's an eyesore and there's no wiring behind that. So I might cut that whole thing out today. We'll see what I can be bothered with. I'd rather get this out so I can start working on another panel. But yeah, if we can cut this out, not sure what we're doing with the tub, if we're cutting the tub out, but I can't do that because it's full of bits at the moment. But we can cut the rear valance out, so I might make a start on cutting that out. It's only thin metal, so who knows? We'll make a start. We'll see what happens. It does a fire. I shall let you know. Also, another thing I'm going to start including is the fuck-ups, because the fuck-ups are the funny bits. So we're going to start including some of the fuck-ups, because you can't fix a car without making fuck-ups. So I'm going to start including some fuck-ups into the videos every now and again. I mean, I already have, but we're going to include a lot more of them. So, you know, we'll see what happens, see what we come out with, and we'll make the dream team work. We'll make this all work. I hope you like the introduction before my intro. But yeah, I will catch you in a little while when I've started on some bits, and we'll see how we get on today. It's fairly early, so we'll crack on. I'll see you in a little while. Right, so I've decided I'm not going to cut this out today, only because I've realised I need the other panel to know where I'm cutting, because I don't know how much panel he's going to be giving me. So I don't want to cut this too short and be fucked over or anything. So I'm going to leave this in for now. You can see that hole is just enormous there. I'm going to leave this panel in for now, and I'm going to crack on with just dismantling the rest of the engine, because we're not putting that 1 litre back in because it's just never going to run again. I mean, it's fucked. So I'm just going to start dismantling that. I'm going to start with the coolant reservoir bottle over there, and we'll just go bit by bit and see how far we get. But like I said, we'll just dismantle the engine for now. For the not the washer bottle, the coolant reservoir is socket set, coolant pipe pliers, or zip ties if you wanted to get the clamp off. After that, we might try and get the washer bottle out as well. Just it's out of my way, etc. Other than that, though, I'm going to crack on with it. Right. If you're wondering, coolant reservoir bolts on the Corsa B X10XE. I don't know if it's the same on all of them. They probably use the same washer bottle, coolant bottle. They're 10mm plastic nuts. One on the left, one on the right. So just bear that in mind, they are plastic. If you use brute force, you may break them. The only benefit is they are in a very easy to access location. Literally, if you remove the battery, you can get to no problem. You need a socket to begin with, just because they are on pretty tight. But then you should be able to twist them off by hand, if you're lucky. Now I've got this one. There. So that's both of those plastic nuts off. Then you've got one pipe. You would have two. I've already took the top one off because I took the radiator out. You've got one up here, and I believe that goes to the throttle here. So you'll need a coolant plier set if you haven't got one. I highly invest going on Amazon, buying yourself a set. Much worth it. Very much worth it. Make life a lot easier. I'll tell you that much. Right, you should just have to give that line a wiggle. It should just come off. If it doesn't come off, get one of these. It's a pipe remover. It just hooks under the pipe and you pull it and it should help lever the pipe away. Now on the bottle they have a metal fitting underneath which can cause them to bond to the bottle like this. So sometimes a bit of persuasion is needed. I can already see it starting to move. Just going to loosen it a little bit. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. There you go. Right, that's now off. Now, where is the bottom attached? Is it attached by a nut or is it just slot on in there? I think it just slots in. There you go. There you are. Right. Okay. And then you've got one pipe at the very bottom, which I didn't see until now. I forgot all about that pipe. Oh, right, pliers again. Thing is, I can't really get rid of the bottle in the car, so taking it out might have been a good fucking idea. Just trying to get the clamp to let go. It's a very rusty clamp. It's been on this car a very long time, as you can imagine. Does not want to move. I hate hose clip clamps personally, so I don't like them. Ow! That was a sharp zip tie. Just get it down enough. I can get the pipe off. As soon as I get the pipe off, we're alright. Just try and get the pipe off. They've also heat wrapped this pipe because it's right at the back of the engine. Well, you shouldn't really have it, but here we are. That's still on there pretty much, isn't it? Right, I'll pan back to you once I've got that pipe off because we're going to be here a while. Right, we've got the bottom pipe off. Bear with me. Right. Drain out. That's the bottle off. Just drain any coolant out of it left. Might actually just get a new bottle. It's full of sediment again, look. Sand and... oh my god. Yeah. Not good stuff, it's full of sand and things. Never good. Never good. That's the washer bottle out. I keep saying washer bottle. Coolant bottle out. Bit more space. I think we'll tackle the windscreen washer bottle next. Get that out, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. Looking at it, there's one nut there. That appears to be it. That I can see. We'll find out. Right, if you are removing old plastic trim pieces from a 90s car or any old car, try and be careful, because if you end up pulling too hard, you end up doing what I did there. That top corner, it's snapped. Now, it's not the end of the world, because it's a regular Corsa B scuttle, and I want a Vauxhall Tigra scuttle because they look a lot better. But it's just one of them things that I thought I'd let you know about, because you break it, you're gonna weep unless you don't want it no more. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Be careful when you're pulling old plastic trim pieces off. They like to snap. Thankfully, it's just one of the inside clips and not all the securing ones on the bottom. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Now, if you're wondering how you remove the washer bottle off a Corsa B, the 1 litre anyway, specifically, I'm pretty sure they're all in the same place. Literally, there's one 10mm nut there. It's a plastic nut, like the ones on the coolant bottle there. And then you literally, if you look at this side, there will be a pump with some hoses attached which sucks the fluid out. And if you look at the pump, which is just here, you pull this connector off the top, which goes there, as you can see, positive, minus. You just pull it off. And then at the bottom here, see the little suction bit there? You just lift and pull, and it'll come straight out. And then you've got access into the gully here to see what else would need fixing or anything like that. So now that that's out, we've got a load more access to other things. So I'm just going to grab the bolt for this so I don't lose it. I'm going to put it on the bottle. All these are either going to get replaced or cleaned. I'm not sure yet. But the progress we're making is brilliant. There we go. Put that in there. Right, I'll carry on and then I'll catch you in a short bit. Right, sorry you can't see me, I'm a ghost. Right, next on my list was to remove the boot lid wiper motor cover, because obviously if you look around here, if I just pan round, we have this rust hole, and I'm pretty sure that may have gone through. And this one doesn't look any better really. Ignore the sticky residue. But we need to find out how bad it is inside. So we need to pull this off, because we need to grind in here and put a plate in. We need all this off. Now, to do so, you have the hooks here for the parcel shelf strings. So you'll have one there and one here. As you can see, they're little Torxes. If I can find what Torx it is, hold on. It is a Torx, a T15. They're T15s, and you've got 2 of them. If you want to remove the handle, you can, but you don't need to. They're T15 Torxes, 1 each side on the 5 doors. I'm not sure what the difference is on the 3 door, but on the 5 door, it might be different because the whole back end of the car is different. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with that, and then I'll catch back up with you. Right, after you've moved those, it should now just be a method of just pulling. You see these? You just pull, and they should just pop out. What if there's one up there, and they're all along here, see them, the little dots? You just pull both sides at a time really, not just one whole side, and just pull them, you'll hear a pop. So like this one here. There you go, that's another one. And you just do that. I can't do it one-handed, you need 2 hands, but you get the gist. And amazingly, by luck, none of the plastic tabs broke. So that could be reused. You wouldn't get that on a new car. On a new car, they'd all just break because they're built like shit. But not on this car. And then now, you're revealed with a wiper motor and some wiring. Now it's up to you. You can remove the motor if you really must. I don't, because I find that I use it, but I need to get into this area here. Oh, where is it? There. You just see it there? I think there might be... Oh, yeah, it might need a bit of a plate in there. Yeah, bit of a plate required, I think. Never mind. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Thought it was going to be a massive crater waiting for me on the other side. Like the meteor strike on the rear wing. That's like the surface of the moon. Wow, I'm in space. Anyway, that's how you remove that on a Corsa B5 door. 3-door could be different. I would assume it's pretty close to, you know, this, being it's only a 3-door version. It wouldn't be much different, but yeah. That's that bit done. Right, so I've just removed 2 engine bits here. Coolant temp sensor, and I think that's the feed from one of the coolant pipes. That little one. I've just removed them from here for now, just where the 2 holes are. What I'm going to remove, I've disconnected it now. Obviously the battery's disconnected, yonkers, it don't matter. I'm going to take the idle control valve off. Just give us some access to some other bits, because obviously this fuel rail is going to have to come out. A lot of things are going to have to come off. I want to get the intake manifold off. Get the whole throttle assembly off, etc, etc. So we've got quite a few bits to get done, really. So I'm going to just crack on with that, and then I'll come back to you once we've started, so I can tell you what things you need for this. So if you're tackling this job, on the 1 litre anyway, Corsa B, the idle control valve has 3 15mm or T15. Don't know if it'll focus. Yeah. 3 T15 Torxes. 2 at the top and 1 underneath. With everything removed, it's a lot easier. With everything in, trust me, it's a pain. I've replaced it twice. Okay, and as you can see, that's the idle control valve off. Simple little device, really. Now, if these go wrong on the 1 litres, you can't take them apart and clean them. I mean, you can, but it's a really complicated procedure. You'd just be better off replacing it. Just replace it. On the other engines, you can clean them. Just on the 1 litres, it's all computerised. So just get a new one. Job's a good one. There's just one more job I want to do today before I head back home for some dinner, because I have work this afternoon. So I can't be here all day, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to be. I just want to take brackets off the front here, these black brackets either side, because we're going to paint these anyway, side it all up, give everywhere a wipe down. But yeah, get these off. There's only literally one nut aside, one nut on that side, one nut on that one, and it's in like a little clip holder on the other side. It should just pull off. So yeah, let's get to it. All you need to remove that is a 13mm socket on a small ratchet, and you're in business. If the bolt tightens, just pull it out the clip side first, and then it should undo the rest of the way. There's a little square retainer on the back of the bolt. Right, that's it from me for today. When we come back, I think it's going to be really trying to disconnect all the throttle assembly, the fuel rail and things like that. Harnesses and the heater pipes, and try and get the box disconnected and yank on out of there, I think. Because we're pretty much there at this point. There's not a lot left to do other than drain the oil. I mean, we might not need to do that, it might be alright, but we should really. But yeah, didn't do any grinding today on the metal. I just not feeling it, not feeling having a grind in my hand today. Doing bits of my hair because I've got work and stuff. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you are liking the Corsa B project, and comment what you'd like to see next, or what you'd like me to do with this car, really, like engine wise, things like that. Respray, still in the question, should I not? It probably will need one now, as you can evidently see. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.